You ever been involved in any school or after-school youth programs?
No,
If not, why not?
never tried.
Okay, have you ever caught a case?
Misdemeanor,
What happened?
drug.
Bam is from the Woodlawn community. His story is similar to many youth in Woodlawn. The Woodlawn area has the 8th highest number of youth locked up. In 2007, Woodlawn youth like Bam started coming home from the juvenile detention center and reporting inhumane conditions.
Flows kinda dirty and the clothes ain't clean. Strolls kinda tight, yes, they keep a mean team. They don't keep it clean, yeah, you know what I mean. The food kinda nasty and the staff ain't right. I try to swing left, then I try to swing right. I can't box back cause these cuffs kinda tight. This room kinda small and this bed kinda hard. I'm tired of seeing my mans getting beat by the guards, but this ain't the end, this where it starts.
In response to these conditions, a youth organization called FLY, Fearless Leading by the Youth, joined forces with C2, Center of Change, and went down to the Cook County Board building to confront the Cook County Board President, Todd Stroger. All of our actions detained, youth got access to clean clothes and the detention center was cleaned up. We want all the youth to achieve their potential, and this won't happen if the youth stay locked up. We want our youth to be in community-based programs instead of jail. So once we cleaned up the Audy Home, we turned our attention to shutting it down. Fast forward to 2012. The county is in a budget crisis and they are looking to save money. So now they are planning on closing the Audy Home. But what will this mean for the youth who are locked up? We have been asking ourselves this question and realized that the answer starts in our own backyard. Woodlawn, where FLY is based, so we started here. So what's going down in our community?
You can't stop us.
They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key. They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key. They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key.
You can't stop us.
They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key. They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key. They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key.
In order to find out who is out here for the youth, we interviewed Woodlawn youth programs and asked which ones actually serve youth at risk of being involved in the juvenile detention system.
I already know if I was out there just in the streets, I'd be in a lot of trouble. That's why I come
here. The young showing them over there. They ready. They said they finna take over the throne from the big guys, so we finna see what they got, man.
We found that Woodlawn programs serve less than 100 at-risk youth. We also found that many youth cannot access programs because in order to access them, they would have to cross gang lines, which would put them in harm's way. Like most, Woodlawn has specific gang lines that youth are afraid to cross. For example, Cottage Grove is a gang line. There is a YMCA with a basketball court east of Cottage, which youth west of Cottage cannot access. So youth who live one block from a beautiful court end up playing ball out of a crate in the alley. All youth in the community should have access to great programs. The county is currently spending $2.5 million each year locking up youth from Woodlawn and surrounding areas. What could Woodlawn do with $2.5 million? We need restorative justice hubs in every community to help youth who commit crimes to achieve their full potential. Precious Blood in the back of the Yards community is a model site for what we want this community hubs to look like. Like Precious Blood, these community hubs will have job training, mentorship programs, tutoring, healthy food, and peace circles. We need accompaniment. to help sign youth up for school, after-school programs, and a job. We need programs available for the critical hours of 4 to 10 p.m., which are the hours when youth are mainly getting locked up. We need integrational circles to rebuild communities so that we can support each other and solve our own conflicts.
It was one circle I did with Father Kelly. We called them conflict resolution circles, where it was a police officer and a youth. The youth had burglarized the police officer's home, and we took both sides, the wrongdoer and the victim. We talked to them separate when they weren't in front of each other and made sure they both agreed to it, because you can't do a circle if they don't agree to it. And from there, we brought them together after they both agreed into circle. And during the circle, you could see like the young boy, he was like scared and more pulling back because there's a police officer for one, and this person at home whose home he burglarized. And then the police officer look at me and mad, like I got to tell him something. So throughout the circle, as we started sharing like our life, what we go through, struggles, you could see in the police officer's eyes, like he completely changed. Like I see he's not just a delinquent, not just a wrongdoer. He actually goes through things, and this what makes him do the things that he do. Right. So so it came out to a good outcome, because at the end of the circle, the police officer had said that he was a coach, and during the circle, the child said that he loved playing basketball, loved sports. So the police officer actually got up and gave the youth his card and told him, like, maybe I could be your mentor and we could play basketball, shoot hoops together one day. So, yeah, we basically kind of rebuild a relationship.
This can happen in our community, but only we can make it happen.